Hi Sagittarius, thanks for watching. It is a spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and release the rest. We'll start off with some runes and then we'll clarify with some cards. So let's jump in. What does Sagittarius need to know? So for your current energy, you have Gable, for the past, you have, which one's this? You've got Suelu. For your influencing energies, you've got Hagalas and Tiwas. And for the future, you have the blank rune. So let's look at this. I feel like there's an important decision you need to make right now. And it's almost like you've been avoiding it, and that's where you're feeling stuck. So you've had... Sorry, I'm trying to make sense of the energy that's coming in right now. It's almost like everything about these runes, it's like I want to take some of them in the opposite direction here. It's almost like Suelu represents wholeness, but in this case, it's like with tarot cards. Like some readers will read tarot, and if the card is upside down, there's the opposite meaning to it. And in this case, this is the first time this happens. I want to do that in this case. So Suelu represents wholeness, and in this case, I want to say that you've been... It's almost like your soul has been actually lacking something, and this is where Hagalas is coming in, and you're feeling stuck. And there's decisions that need to happen, and it's almost like you want to make a decision. You know in your heart what you want, but it's almost like you're afraid to take that leap of faith, take that extra step. And it's almost there's also some conversations that need to happen so you can actually vocalize them, and so people around you know what you really want. Once you have that, Tiwas comes in and shows that you really need to stick your ground here, and because we talked about that, there's conversations that you need to have with people around you. You really need to stay firm, because you really need to feel fulfilled so you can have a sense of accomplishment and wake up each morning and be proud when you're looking at yourself in the mirror. And once you've had those conversations, and when you make a decision, like the world's your oyster, because you have this blank rune here, so you really get to, it's almost like reinvent yourself. And I feel I said this, I think it was to Pisces, that it's like a rebirth, and it's almost similar energy in this case, that you do get to decide where you want to go in terms of it's almost like in a career path, you get to choose where you want to go because you've made a conscious decision and you've had conversations. And it's like once you've put out that energy into the world, you've had those conversations, things can start happening because you've set out those intentions, is how I want to explain it. Let's clarify with some more runes. What does Sagittarius need to know? You've got Wunyo, Tiwas again, Dagas, and then last one, Ansus. So Ansus is about looking for signs. So we talked about you're putting your intentions out to the universe, you're having those conversations, and ask for the universe to give you signs that you're in the right direction as you're having that rebirth. And it's almost like there's a new job coming in because you've had those conversations and you figured out, okay, I'm really not happy with my current state. And even here, like you've got Tiwas coming in twice. So even in this state that you get to have those new beginnings, you still need to continue speaking your truth and speaking up for what you really want. And there will be some sort of breakthrough as a result of this if you really are in tune with the universe and listen to their guidance along this journey and this change that's happening in the future here. And look, you will be happy. You'll get rid of this energy of feeling stuck because you've got Wunyo, which is all about happiness and joy. So it is coming in, but you really need to figure out what you want and have conversations. And once you've done that, you really get to move the energy and get that feeling, get away from that feeling of being stuck. Let's move to some cards now. What does Sagittarius need to know? You've got freedom, voyage, oh, there's multiple cards here. Oh my goodness. Potential, pleasure, change, and action. Wow. So because you're having those conversations and you're setting those intentions out and really asking the universe for a change to get that feeling of being unstuck, and things will start moving. And because we also mentioned like having like being proud when you look at yourself in the mirror, and this is where you have so much potential that you're just scratching the surface on. And once you've set your action plan, once you go for what you truly want, like I feel like the sky's the limit. And look at all the freedom, like you've got all these birds and you're really releasing yourself of this energy of feeling stuck. And you need to trust the universe that things will move and this new change and that new beginning is going to happen. And I still feel it's work related, but there are steps you need to take. Changing that energy, voyage here, I feel like it's all about changing this energy and getting rid of it. And Wunyo, we talked about it's joy and happiness, and you've got the pleasure card. So there are steps, like look at all these steps. So there are decisions, conversations that need to happen, but you will get to this top and you will be happy, but there is a process involved with this, that's for sure. But don't get discouraged by the process, because the more you do, the more you learn, and then it really sets the tone for this future state here. But you still need to stand firm. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.